At first glance, they were unremarkable. Bipedal, oxygen-breathing mammals clinging to a temperate rock near a yellow star. Primitive in technology, fragmented in governance, barely Tier 2 interstellar capacity. We detected them while charting the Perseid Arm for future resource annexation. Standard observation protocols engaged. Remote drone reconnaissance, language decodes, cultural analysis, all routine. Except they noticed us. That should have been impossible. Our veil arrays were quantum-tuned, resonance phased beyond even Tier 4 detection. Yet one rotation after orbital insertion, our relay net was peppered with focused microwave bursts, tight beam pings carrying crude binary. The humans were calling back. We elevated the encounter to diplomatic observation. If primitives could perceive us, perhaps they warranted Tier 3 containment. By the third planetary cycle, the humans had reverse-engineered our probe's optical handshake. Their return signal contained coordinates and an invitation. Let's talk. That was not expected. The contact team descended over a barren polar plateau to minimize contamination. 5 auditors, 2 security drones, full atmospheric screening. The humans arrived in insulated vehicles and stepped out wearing transparent helmets. Crude, but effective. They waved. Our linguists prepared a transmission, but one of them, a tall specimen with a cropped mane, spoke through a radio frequency we hadn't transmitted on. We know you're recording. We'd like to trade data. Trade. Not worship. Not fear. Not submission. That unsettled us more than hostility would have. We attempted to establish cultural dominance through technological display. A drone lifted one of their armored carriers effortlessly. The humans watched, then applauded. Applauded. One produced a handheld device, filmed the levitation, and laughed. He turned to his peers and said a phrase our translator later rendered as, "They're going to lose their minds when we post this." They disseminated evidence of us before we could redact the event. Within one planetary rotation, global human networks were alight with footage and commentary. The reaction was chaotic, self-contradictory, creative, conspiracy, humor, paranoia, reverence, all at once. We'd studied thousands of civilizations. None metabolized the impossible through jokes. Council Directive 12 demanded withdrawal. I overrode it. I wanted to understand. We infiltrated their data web, an anarchic swarm of signals. Within hours, the species was dissecting our technology through pure deduction and shared speculation. No central coordination, no hive intelligence. Just billions of independent minds racing each other for truth. Within days, they'd replicated aspects of our energy shielding in laboratory conditions using improvised equipment. No hierarchy, no authorization, pure will. By the 10th rotation, atmospheric interference crippled our stealth field. Every human military power began tracking us openly. None attacked. Instead, they competed to offer us landing sites, cooperation treaties, and television interviews. I could not classify this response. I sent an updated risk assessment to the Dominion Corps. Response: Species 395A displays dangerous mimetic unpredictability. Containment recommended. Too late. Our listening outpost on their lunar satellite received an encrypted transmission. From them. Not by accident. Not intercepted. Addressed directly to us. Its opening line still burns through my neural implants. We're coming up. Please don't shoot. We prepared orbital defense. But no armada came. Instead, a single primitive craft, metal hull, chemical engines, rose slowly into the black. On board, 3 humans. No weapons. They approached our position and transmitted music. Simple harmonic frequencies. Layered human voices singing in resonance. It bypassed every firewall I had. For the first time, an auditor of the Silex Dominion experienced fear. Not of attack, but of recognition. Their melody contained our quantum harmonic sequence, the signature embedded in our sensors. They had heard us. I terminated the experiment and requested extraction. Command denied, citing data value. By the next dawn, the humans had learned to modulate plasma frequencies close to our own drive emissions. They sent a final message before our retreat. We figured out how to see you. We'll figure out the rest. End of log. Addendum. 2 cycles later, the Dominion probe grid across the Perseid arm began receiving backscatter interference precisely matching our proprietary quantum keys. No Dominion vessel has entered Terran space since. Species 395A remains classified Mimetic Hazard Tier Alpha.